warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, welcome back to this channel in our podcast. Okay, this is via attendance our speaker, narrative speaker, yaitu this is Mr. Muhammad Rizky. Okay, in this occasion we want tell information about good and clean governance. Okay, Mr. Rizky, are you ready? The first question is, what is good, clean governance as well as good and clean governance? What's your opinion?
Good and clean governance. So interesting question.
Oh.
So I have answer in my phone. So I just gonna read my answer. So what is the main good of governance and clean governance? The meaning of good and clean governance is good and clean in all aspects, filled with a system of control and supervision of the power possessed by the government, carry out its function in trustful, fair, and honest manner through both formal and informal institutions. So, in my opinion, good is mean and clean is mean nothing bad inside. As a human, we have a mistake one and two mistake, but in this case, we also have you know what I mean.
Okay. Next.
Yeah, yes.
Okay, enough? Now. Okay, we want next. The two question is, in your opinion, what is governance and its why involved in achieving good and clean governance?
Government is an organization for people who have authority to regulate state affairs. Government can also be interpreted as a person or several people who are elected to lead a place for a certain period of time. Broadly speaking, the notion of governance can be understood from two perspectives, namely in the narrow and broad sense. In a broad sense, government is all the affairs carried out by the state for the welfare of the people and the interest of the state. That's the government in a broad sense includes the legislative, executive, and judicial powers of the three institutions to carry out their duties to achieve state goals. Meanwhile, in a narrow sense, the government only carries out executive duties.
Now, okay everyone, Mr. Kiki opinion about governance and explain its role in realizing good and clean governance. Government is an organization for people who have authority to regulate state affairs. Okay, we want next the third question. How do you view the role of young generation as part of the social structure to create a country whose people are prosperous both materially and spiritually? What's your opinion?
I already told you when I asked this question. So, the role of youth as the first generation of successors can be seen from the role of youth as agents of change. This means that youth has a role to be the center of the progress of the nation itself. In this case, this can be done through provision of change in the community environment, both nationality and regionally. towards a better direction in the future. This is also the reason why there are statements such as the role of youth as the next generation, because what determines the progress of the country in the future is the young generation through the success of the positive change that can be made. One of the keys to success as an agent of change is of course the belief that the younger generation has, meaning that the younger generation must believe in what they have and always do it well and hard. That is my answer.
Okay. Mr. Kiki answer about the to create a country where people are prosperous both materially and spiritually. The role of youth as the first generation of successors can be seen from the role of youth as agent of change. And one of keys to success as an agent of change is of course to the belief that the younger generation has, meaning that the younger generation must believe in what they have and always do it well and correctly. Okay, we want the next question. Four question. Please deliver another things that according to you so be delivered in your reason. What's your answer?
Another thing that needs to be conveyed in this discussion is that our role, especially as a Muslim and Indonesian citizens, must take part in building good and clean governance. The method is to try to be a good Muslim, trustworthy, and have a good soul. Strong, always trying to take part in the implementation of the governance assessment or supervision of certain institutions against and carry out their duties. For example, whether they have worked properly or not. Then the thing that needs to be conveyed in this education, which really needs to be done in every institution or government agency. Strict laws are made regarding data transportation and for violators of the laws, as well as the KPK must become the main body that is busy in dissecting and educating people in governance, such to that one day they can become good, clean, trustworthy, and wise leader in carrying out their duties. So that in the end, a just and prosperous society is created.
Okay, thank you for your answer from 4 point about question in good and clean governance. Okay, the time is last. This is our discussion about good and clean governance. Thank you everyone. You are after listen our discussion. This is the last of time. Thank you, Mr. Kiki. Okay, thank you for your answer, the amazing answer from the question of good and clean governance. Okay, everyone, this is the last time. Thank you for your attention. See you next time, and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
We are from third group. I am Muhammad Rizky.
I am Muhammad Afif Taufiqurrohman.
I am Dwi Fadhillah Sari. I am Dwi Nur Arifiani.
Salsabila